Voters want to be
So, let me say, say the fairy tales, you believe in fairy tales. The first one you start on a common, right? And you say, you know what, people are like, that's just a polarized thought, really, you know what I mean? Because, to be honest with you, if you look at the profile of what it is if her parents was undocumented or partially undocumented, so he was raised in an isolated type of environment, right? But, and that's just my opinion on it, right? So whatever it is, the gray area that is of it is what this guy said, Chuck said is a fairy tale thing, right? Is it a fairy tale or is it ingrained? Depending on who you ask about what it is that you get from the United States. Is it a fairy tale to want housing, a car, a phone? Is it a fairy tale to want these things? Given, right? Not just having to steal all the time, right? Is it a fairy tale to not want to steal? Is it a fairy tale to not want to have to feel like you have to steal? Is it a fairy tale? Is it a fairy tale to feel like you want reparations from like 1 years and it has to start in the 1960s now, and the check is late until the 4th. Is that a fairy tale? To think that because if you ask one side of the question, if you ask the question to one side, you have to ask it to the other side too. And so given the Democratic left, liberal point of view, whatever it is, so. I wouldn't say anything. I'm looking at an angle myself to say. So Robert Shirley say. So Charlie Todd would be like asking me like, is it a fairy tale to like want to grow up and be successful, maybe single or and have an individualistic point of view. I don't know if that's fairy tale, but it could be reality. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if fairy tale is a good connotation for it. I think it's more like a goal. You know what I mean? And you don't want to have to be like listening to answering to like 10,000. I got 10 people from. For dismissing religious, so you let that sink in, right? And you're like, sink in, and so yeah. Story. And that's it. Stories in the Quran, and you don't. As opposed to saying, thing that just generates resistance. As opposed to saying, I answered to like 10 people, and from January to April, you know what I mean? I have X amount of dollars to spend, and I have to make sure that I have obligated to do and stuff like that without accounting for what I get the money for in the first place, and stuff like that. And so, is that a fairy tale? That sounds more like a fairy tale to me. And so it says whether, but it says, but it could be the gray area of it is I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? And so, and it has to break my fall and isms and isms and to be a candidate to be on it is break my fall is to say. And who they are, and that too is very tough. I mean, that whole thing, what I just said. If you let that whole segment of a blog thing in, whoever watches it, and organics, what it is, okay, shot and killed by and stuff or rather. Parishioners. So I don't really think that's fair to.
A smile shop is where smiles are made. Where you get a free 3D image of your smile, and you're off. Then we'll deliver clear aligners to you for just $85 a month. That is
antithesis. That's the next door solution to
bank, shop, or browse online.
Being
more exposed than ever to cyber criminals. That's why Norton and LifeLock are now